Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with a candle haul. We finally had a candle sale this weekend on all of the Bath & Body Works spring candles, and finally SAS is over. I could do with like 2 days of semi-annual sale really, and then I'm just waiting for it to end so we can get new stuff. So $12.50 candles this weekend. I hit up Bath & Body Works on Saturday, then I went to White Barn on Sunday, which proved to be pretty fruitful. Recently they started upping the price of some of the candles to $24.50 on the bottom. People got really upset. I said I was going to wait and hold off on getting angry until they increased the sale price. So I was glad to see that they still were $12.50, so I didn't have to go too crazy. We rarely see the 2 for $24 anymore. It's $12.50 each. I can still kind of work with that. Ideally, I'll use a 10 off 30 survey coupon, put 2 candles together, and then throw something else in for about $5. And that's about the best deal you're going to get, aside from, a big semi-annual sale or the $8 candle sale at Christmas or something like that. So that's mostly what I did. I ended up getting 9 candles. So I went to Bath & Body Works on Saturday, my local one, and they still were missing a lot of stuff. They were missing the tomato vine, no 3-wick mahogany peach, no sea salt pineapple, because I guess that one's a White Barn exclusive right now, and the strawberry mimosa candle had been making an appearance just like this weekend. Is brand new, but of course my store didn't have that. So I went, but I wasn't like fully satisfied. I ended up on Saturday getting 2 candles and throwing in a couple scent portables to get to 30. And then in the other transaction, I just put 3 candles together, which is not the best deal. Used a 10 off 30, but there was nothing else for like around $5 that I wanted to get. The survey coupons, if you're wondering, I've said this before, but people still ask all the time, on Bath & Body Works receipts at the bottom, they used to print little surveys, and if you took them, you got a 10 off 30 coupon, and they don't expire, so they'll still take them, but they don't give them out anymore, unfortunately. So I have a limited number left, and I used 4 of them this weekend, so I'm like, I have to count how many I have left and start rationing them a little bit better, but I still have a few left. I feel like I'm going to be using them a lot lately since they're not doing throwback coupons anymore. But what I got that day was a couple more sweet cherry pies. Now, my first sweet cherry pie, I'll show it to you because I have it going right now. We're almost done with it. We're killing it off now. We're at the bottom. But if you follow me on Instagram, I started to have some problems with this candle. I gave it a really good review. My last video, it's a review of it. Love the scent. Love the smell. It's amazing. It's so good. I really need to eat a cherry pie because I keep smelling this candle. It's like torture. And it performed well the first half, and then I reviewed it and everything, but right about halfway point, it started doing the puny wick syndrome, where it just has tiny little flames. They don't get high enough or hot enough that the wax doesn't melt, so it doesn't pool out, and when they start doing that, they also don't throw. And so that's really the bigger problem, rather than just the aesthetic of them not pooling out. You can't smell it anymore. So I still love the candle because it's great in the first half, and it's just... It smells so good, but then I really had issues with it. We'll see how the rest of them do, because I did 2 on Saturday, and then when I went back to White Barn the next day, I got 2 more. So I have 4 total sweet cherry pies, and I got a price adjustment on the first one that I bought for full price. So that's 5 total for me, but we're finished with 1. I don't know if I need 4 more. I'll burn through another one and see how I feel. Maybe I'll end up exchanging one at some point. But yeah, at this point in my possession, I have 4.2 sweet cherry pies. And like I said, great scent. But after what the first one did, I don't know if I'll keep them all. Then also on Saturday, I got a coconut leaves. That's, the collection came out in December, same collection as the raspberry lime margarita, and I had to look at it. I was like, what was it again? Raspberry something margarita. The tobacco flower, the beach cabana. I'm a little upset that Tiki Beach didn't come back this year, and I know that if it were going to come back, it would have been in this collection because there's a wallflower for Tiki Beach in this collection, and I could use another Tiki Beach, but they didn't put it out. So, there's a chance it might come out for summer, but I don't know. I might have to hope for next year. But I love coconut leaves. Love it. Just needed to stock up on one of those. I like the wax color on this one. I'm hoping it kind of has that neon effect when it's melted, like a lot of their bright green candles do. Then I also, that day, picked up a cinnamon spiced vanilla. This is from the Marble collection. This is cinnamon sugar donut. You know, there are some people out there that have picked out a minute difference between cinnamon spiced vanilla and cinnamon sugar donut. I don't know. To me, they smell exactly the same. This one smells a lot like my Sweet Shop cinnamon sugar donut from 2014, to be honest with you, almost exactly. I really just think it's a direct repackage. But I don't have any of those on hand, and it's a good candle, so I picked this up. Part of me kind of wanted one of the Marble ones, but up close, they look so cheap. Bath & Body Works is really getting into this Marble trend, and I feel like it's kind of past. Like, I remember everyone was getting Marble phone cases like over a year ago, and BBW is just coming out with all this Marble stuff. Now, I kind of like it. I kind of like the look of it. But the Wallflower plug up close, it looks kind of cheap. It's like I want to like it. I wish it was reversed. I wish it was black with white marbling rather than it looks kind of like this. I don't know. I don't like it. I posted on Instagram a picture of the Marble pedestal. They have a couple of those, and from far away, they look really nice. But up close, they're super cheap. They're also like super lightweight, and they feel cheap. And this is not near as nice as the first Marble collection that they did that had like the woodland forest, and then there was like a spiced vanilla that was a repackage of vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. But there was a small collection of Marble candles that had really thick glass, and they were like $26.50, and they never went on sale, and I never got any of them, but they looked a lot more expensive. This is like totally just wrapped in a sticker, and you have the seam there, and there's a seam here, and it's just a wrap. Half the ones in my store were kind of wrinkled. I had to look for like a good one. Up close, it just does not look expensive at all. It looks cheap. From far away, I guess it's okay. I'm very like, kind of like this Marble trend and kind of don't, but I think they could do it better. But whatever. I like the scent of that candle, so I got one. The copper coconut Marble one actually doesn't smell that bad either. If I needed a coconut candle, it's kind of good, but I just have so much coconut. And then there was nothing in the plain color glass collection that I needed this time. I already got and reviewed lavender coconut. Did not like that. Already picked up a pineapple mango. I was really, when I went to White Barn, they had the sea salt pineapple, which I guess is a White Barn exclusive right now. And I think I wanted to get one just because of that, because it was an exclusive. And in hindsight, I probably should have got one of those instead of a fourth cherry pie. But it smelled really similar to pineapple mango, but I thought pineapple mango was better. It has a little zip to it. The sea salt pineapple smelled really bland. It's not golden pineapple luau or pineapple palm grass. I don't think it's a pineapple they've done before, but it just seemed really watered down, like, and light. I didn't really get salt or anything. It was just like a really light pineapple. So I kind of wanted it just because it was White Barn exclusive, but then I was like, no, let's not fall into that trap, and I didn't end up getting that one. I was almost really close to getting a mahogany peach too, because Josh was with me, my boyfriend. He likes all the mahoganies, and he went straight for the mahogany teakwood high intensity and was like, I want this. And I'm like, oh my God, well, you can buy it, but I am not buying that for you because that's disgusting to me. But he also was like, when I burn regular mahogany teakwood, my whole house like just reeks of it for days. How could they have this in high intensity? It's already high intensity. And I'm like, I know. It's probably just because it's so easy for them to make that one smell strong. Like they should do their lighter scents as high intensity, but they probably can't. But anyway, I offered to, or like if I had been in a situation where I needed to get one more to meet a coupon or something, I might have picked up a mahogany peach to review, and then I would have given it to him afterwards. Like I said on Instagram, it's not as gross as I thought it would be. I actually, like, I don't like it because I don't like mahogany teakwood, but I have an appreciation for the blend because I think it kind of works more than I thought it would. And if I had to burn one of the mahogany candles, balsam, apple, coconut, or teakwood, I would probably choose mahogany peach, but it's also the least mahogany, I think. There's quite a bit of peach to offset it. I'm interested to see what that one's like burning. I still might pick it up at some point, or if, you know, there's a free item coupon out there, I might get a single wick or something like that just to try it out. But I did not walk out of there with any of that this time. The only, like, White Barn collection candle I got was this one. But then the last, oh, you know what? I kind of skipped one. We'll come back to that. The other collection, not last, because there's one more after this, but the Frosted Glass. So I got these two. This one I got in my local BBW, the Honey Tangerine, and I actually lit this up last night for the first time. I was afraid it was going to be really light. It's not, on first burn, I don't want to say too much because I'll probably do a post-burn review on this after I've burned it quite a bit more. But I could smell it. It's not strong by any means, but it's noticeable, so I have hope for it. We'll have to see what it does on subsequent burns, but it's very smooth. And there's tangerine, but it's sweet. It's not tangy. It's you can get the honey, and I almost get something a little herbal out of it, but it's nice. It's pleasant. So stay tuned for post-burn thoughts on that. And then I had been so curious to smell tomato vine, and my local store didn't have it. So again, this was kind of motivation to go into White Barn. It's like on a Sunday. It was only about an hour 15 each way, but there was just so many things that they didn't have at my local BBW that I just was like, I'm going to go to White Barn today, see what's going on. And then sure enough, at White Barn, no problem. There it was, front and center. This one is so weird. And that's the thing. It's like I just wanted to get it because it's weird and different. It smells so realistic. I can't even believe it. Everyone said when this first came out that it smells just like a tomato vine. It doesn't smell like tomato. It smells like the plant part, like the vine. And I was kind of imagining like something like the Snap Peas candle or like one of their greeny vegetable type of blends. But this is different. It's not like anything I've smelled before from them. And it's just so darn realistic. It's crazy. Josh thought so too. We were like, wow. My dad grows tomatoes in his garden, always has when I was a kid and stuff growing up. I had a lot of that smell in my life. And I can tell you, like, I would not be able to tell on cold sniff that this is a candle and not the real thing. It's like, you almost get like a little bit of like the dirt and the earth. Definitely the vine. It makes me feel like I can just like touch the vine. Kind of fuzzy, you know. There's something a little bit pepper about it too. And maybe just a dash of like a lemon or a acidic note that if anything in this candle smells like the actual tomato, that might be kind of reminiscent of it. But it's so realistic. Just like being in the garden. I can't believe it. I'll be doing a post-burn review on this one too. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it when it's burning, but it's just so crazy and weird. I had to get one. Okay. Should have talked about this one when I was talking about sweet cherry pie because we're going to go back to that collection now. But I also picked up a strawberry mimosa. Same collection, right? And this one, it just came out. It's brand new. It didn't test, so it was like I really wanted to get a hold of it just because it's new and different, and I think a lot of other people did too. And of course, my local store didn't have it, but White Barn did. They only had 5 of them, though, and they said that was all that they had. But the other BBW in that mall had some too, but again, only like 5 or 6. So had to grab one. And people have been comparing this to pink sangria. I will definitely agree with that. I will say on cold sniff, it really seemed like I got a banana vibe from it at first. Like it was almost kind of smelled like a strawberry banana type candy, but there's really no banana. That goes away when it's burning. I don't even know if I really get that anymore. I kind of just got that when it was cold and they hadn't burned it at all. Burning is when the lemon comes out because this one has strawberry and lemon and sugar crystals. I didn't get any lemon on cold really, but that kind of comes out when it's burning, and it does smell a lot like pink sangria. I just lit it up for the first time last night, just like the honey tangerine. It's light. It smells like it's going to be light on cold. It smelled pretty light when it was burning, but I'll do a post-burn review on this one too, so I don't want to say too much yet, and I need more time with it. But the one thing I will say is with pink sangria, I remember always getting like that kerosene smell. I didn't get that with this on first burn. Fingers crossed that it doesn't come out. And we'll see. I only got one just because I was afraid it was going to be really light. But it does smell good. So, those were all the candles. As for the scent portables that I picked up, it's a limoncello and a Georgia peach. These are pretty worthless in the summer when it's hot. Then you can get some scent out of them for a couple of weeks. But in the winter, when it's frozen in the car, you get nothing. So I won't even put these in probably till summer. But then at White Barn, when I went there, I did 2 transactions, each with 2 candles, a $3.50 clearance soap, and a 75% off wallflower. So these were like $125. Then used a 10 off 30. That all came to like 30 and some change. Used a 10 off 30, and then these came to like under $1. So these are like old wallflowers that were just on clearance. But that was like really good deal. So it was a very satisfying shopping trip for me Sunday. Even though I had to drive almost 3 hours for it, it was very, I don't know. It was good. It was satisfying. And I had really good conversations with the White Barn associates too. I think that they may have, or one of them may have recognized me, because he didn't like say straight out, but definitely said a couple of things that made me think that he knew who I was. But I don't know. Could be wrong. Because like I never go there. It's 3 hours away. But he's like, I know you shop here a lot, and I'm like, how do you know that? Maybe it was just because I seem knowledgeable. I don't know. But it's an old Tiki Beach. I figured I'd get this one for like 75 cents over getting one of the new ones that just came out, and hopefully it will still smell. And then a pineapple mango, and this was just, again, it was like, let me just get a couple things to get to my coupon value. And then the soaps were for Josh. I just had him because I dragged him along with me. And then the poor guy is carrying the whole bag of 4 candles and all the other stuff as I drug him into Illinois' largest Charmin Charlie and spent like an hour in there. So I bought him dinner. It's fine. But he got the soaps too. The soaps were for him. As far as the candles that are out now, I don't know if there's anything else that I'll pick up. You know, I'm hoping for another collection. Bath & Body Works Daily Finds has been talking a lot about maybe there'll be a Sweet Shop collection that comes out with the Tutti Dolci collection in February. That would be nice. But right now, I think I'm like kind of good. Home fragrance wise, I do want to pick up some wallflowers the next time they go on sale. They were on sale on like Friday or something, but I just couldn't make it to the mall. I want to get some coconut leaves wallflowers and some honey tangerine wallflowers. Those are new. I want to try those out. Body care wise, there's nothing like right now that I need. That new collection that just came out with the wildberry chamomile and the almond one, and there's a green apple one and another floral one. That's all $7 today, but nothing in that collection is like on my need list. I usually love almond, you guys know, like so much, but for some reason that one on me smells really good in the bottle, but then on my skin it soaks in and it becomes kind of floral and powdery, and I don't really like it. So I don't see there being any body care that I need right now that just came out. The soaps were all very like, these are fine, but I don't need them kind of. So again, right now I think I'm done, but for the February release, there should be some interesting things coming out, I'm hoping. But I definitely have more to talk about, so subscribe, come back, stay tuned, because I'm going to have a post-burn review on Honey Tangerine, I'm going to have a post-burn review on Strawberry Mimosa, and I'm going to have a post-burn review on Tomato Vine, and I think that's all I have to say for right now. So big shout out before I go. I was going to do this at the beginning of the video, but I have like so many things going on. I totally forgot. Huge shout out, already shouted out on Instagram, but gonna shout out again to Raina. She is a subscriber and she sent me some awesome goodies just out of the goodness of her heart because she's amazing. She sent me a prickly pear sugarcane candle. I screamed when I took it out of the box. A key lime pie candle, and what else? A small like home caramel comfort and a radiant red maple. And then also a lemon chiffon hand cream. Oh my gosh. I love this stuff so much. I think it's like my favorite lotion scent of theirs ever. I mean, Berry Vanilla was always my favorite signature scent from them. But this is like if this came out in a full line, man, I wish I could go back in time and just tell myself to have bought 300 of these because, oh, so good. So thank you again, Raina. That was so sweet. I'm totally enjoying the stuff too. As for the rest of you, follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.